Watch and burn.
Hey everyone. So tonight I want to discuss Femme Fatale's, oh Jesus Christ, From the Abundance of the Heart, the Mouth Speaks. This is, I know they have a handful of releases, but this is the only one I've ever gotten my hands on. Got it cheap at Deja Vu in Oshawa. And it's Jesse Keeler from Mastercraft / Death from Above fame. And he is like hyper creative, musically speaking. The guy can play like a bunch of instruments. He's done so many side projects, and he's one of those people that has his hand in so many musical projects all at one time that you can never really kind of keep track of them all. And Femme Fatale is just another one. Now this record, like I said, this record came out a while ago, back in fucking '04. And I gotta say, like, I'm not saying this to disrespect Keeler or to knock Femme Fatale, because that's not what this is at all. But it's almost like he was like, holy shit, you know, I got into this band called The Locust, and I'm going to make a bunch of records that don't sound like them, but kind of sound like them. Because The Locust, for people who know The Locust are, they sort of had that digital madness, the screaming electronic soundscape thing, like just blasting at 1,000 miles an hour. And the vocals on this record do at times remind me of the vocals from any Locust record so perfectly. But this has more of a sped up DFA sound. Like if you sort of took the track Dead Womb and slowed it down just a little, that is essentially every song on this incredibly short. Is this an EP or is this a full length? I know minutes wise this would clock as an EP, but there's no way this is cracking a half an hour. These I think there's like 7 or 8 songs or some shit, and they come and go in like 11 minutes. But I'm not sure, because this is more like a hardcore record. This is more in line with like a Lack of Interest or a Crossed Out or a Charles Bronson. So, you know, like Lack of Interest Trapped Inside. I mean, it's like 25 songs for like 14 minutes, and that's considered a full length. So with this having 7 songs, which does lend itself again to the idea of an EP, but only clocking in at 11 minutes, again, lends itself to the idea of an EP. But with music like this could be considered a full length. Fuck, why am I wasting so much time discussing whether or not this is a full length or an EP? Who gives a fuck? This record kicks ass. This is like being kicked in the fucking teeth by a giant wearing like steel-toed boots. And suddenly I'm back in high school again, running from skinheads. What in the fuck is that? You know, I don't know. I hear shit over there. It's got to be people. There's some type of detention center they set up at the back of the school there, I guess, to lock in wayward kids or some shit. Yeah, it's intimidating over there. It's a fucking tennis court or something. It looks like a prison. And that's where I'm hearing all this from. But yeah, I mean, this record kicks ass. It's a little on the short side, but that's exactly what you're looking for from someone like Femme Fatale. You want to get in and you want to get out nice and quick. And boy, does this record do that. And like I said, my favorite part about this is how reminiscent at times it is to The Locust, a band that I've been into since I was a kid. The Locust them and Anal Cunt. The Locust and Anal Cunt have cost me like 10% of my hearing. They have to have. They must have. But look, I'm going to go. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discussed Femme Fatale's From the Abundance of the Heart, the Mouth Speaks. It's a fucking cool title. But yeah, like always, if you like this review, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But most importantly, please don't forget that the world is actually a better place because you are in it. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. And beyond that, I really hope I don't get West Nile.